Hey, good morning. It's Thursday morning, and you guys know what that means. It's thrifting day and dump day. I've got about 30 minutes before I have to leave, so I'm running a little short on time, but I figured I'd show you guys what sold overnight and yesterday, so we're going to move this along pretty quickly. I sold this old 80s car repair manual. I recently listed a bunch of car manuals that had been sitting around forever. This one sold for $11.95 with free shipping. The other day, I listed this Cuisinart manual food processor. That's one of Jim's items, and sadly, it only sold for $24.95 with free shipping. Sadly, that's just how much they were going for, and it went to California, so I really lost out. So me and Jim will probably make about $4 to $5 a piece. This was a really good sale. I found this over at the auction tag sale that I go to a lot on Saturdays. If you guys watch a lot of my recent videos, I picked up a bunch of box sets for like $2 a piece. I listed this the night before last, and it sold yesterday for $34.95 plus shipping. And the last thing that sold was this MedQ pill organizer. I picked this up at the dump probably about a month ago, and somebody bought it last night for $39.95 plus $5 shipping. So that's all that I've got going out today, folks. I've got to get this stuff packed up, and then it's to the thrift store. See you guys in a few. Hey, what's happening, folks? I'm over here at the light table. It's pretty late Thursday night. It's about 11:20. I was talking to some of my friends on the phone, and I figured I'd make a little video. My friend Jim called me this morning and asked me if I'd be interested in going to the flea market with him this weekend. I guess it's the flea market they have over in Hollis, New Hampshire. He said they're only doing like 1 or 2 more weeks and then they're done with it for the year. So he said, hey, why don't you come out with me and let's see if we can sell some stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is bring those items that we're not going to be able to sell on eBay out to the flea market and see if I can't get a few bucks for them. Those items belong to Jim, so it's going to be more like a 50-50 split. The only real downside to this is he said you got to be out there at like 5 in the morning, and that's pretty early for Big Josh. And Hollis is like 60 miles away, so that's well over an hour of driving. But I haven't been to a flea market in several years, so I think it'd be fun. And he also asked me what I was doing today, and I told him today's Thursday, so I like to go thrifting on Thursday. And he said, hey, why don't you come on by the shop when you get done and check out, some of the stuff I got. I ended up going out there after I got done with the Salvation Army, and he showed me some of his cool stuff, and he has a lot of cool stuff. And I had a really fun time looking at it. Unfortunately, I didn't leave till about 3 o'clock, so I wasn't able to get to the dump today. But hopefully I'll make it out there Saturday and there'll be a couple nuggets for me. I did find a few items over at the Salvation Army today though. I found 3 boxes of these compression socks. They were $5 a box, but I got them for $4.25 a piece with a 15% discount. When I looked them up on eBay, it looks like they're selling for about $33 with free shipping. So this should be pretty good profit. I found this right here. It's a screwdriver with several different attachments. I paid $2.55 for it, and it looks like one sold recently for $23.99 with free shipping. I also found this InStyler hot iron. You just take your hair and, I don't know, somehow the thing spins around and your, hair gets all twisted up. It was $4, so I paid $3.40. And it looks like they sell for about $35 free shipping. This can probably go in a legal flat rate envelope. I also found this really neat little bike lock. I only paid 85 cents for it. I don't think they sell for a whole lot of money, honestly. I imagine I can probably get about $10 to $12 for this. It is brand new and it is useful. This is a Magnolite Wagner pot. It's not in the greatest of condition on the inside, but it's not terrible. It's got some food stuff in there. I'm probably going to clean that out. It's kind of gross. It's kind of nice. It's got the Wagner and the Magnolite logo on it. I paid $2.55 for it. I thought this was worth a little bit more money, but it looks like they're only selling for about $35 plus shipping. But for $2.55, that's a pretty good deal. I also found this vintage Remington True to Light Vanity. It's got the turquoise knob, which is one of the better selling points. It does have some discoloration, but I did test it and it works fine. I paid $2.55 for it, and these usually sell for me for about $30 plus shipping. A lot of times I'll put this in a medium flat rate box. I also found this vintage Crux ice cream maker. I don't usually pick up ice cream makers, but I checked out the sold comps on this, and what I'll probably end up doing is just parting out the pieces, although I might have to wait till summertime to get the most money. I paid $3.40 for this. I saw one of these had sold for like $41 free shipping, and then they were selling these little internal parts here. I don't really know how well this stuff actually does on a regular basis, but like I saw somebody paid like $16, $17 for this. I even saw that somebody paid $8 just for the manual. The only reason that I got it was because it was cheap, and I know at some point I can make more than $3.40 on these parts. So if I have to wait for them to sell, it'll be okay. I also picked up this really cool looking vintage Nordic Ware Belgian waffle maker. It was $2.55. It looks like it's in pretty decent shape. I like how it has like almost like a little gauge right there. It's not electric, it's just, I guess you put it over a campfire or something. Anyway, it was really cheap, and it looks like they sell for between $25 and $35 plus shipping. I have found that these really do much better during the winter time. I guess people just eat more waffles during the winter. When I was out there, Jim also gave me this vacuum cleaner. It came from that hoarder house where I got all that cool stuff. And I believe it's all still brand new in the box. It looks like everything's still sealed and wrapped. Looks like it's the Shark model HV300W. I didn't see any actual units that had sold on eBay, but I did see a lot of people successfully selling a lot of the parts for upwards of $50. And they were all pre-owned, which means I could probably ask a little bit more since my parts are new. And that's probably what I'll end up doing, is just parting it out. Unless I could find actual sold comps of the unit, it probably makes more sense. He also hooked me up with this MacBook, although he told me it didn't work. It didn't come with a power cable, but I had my own, and I tried to plug it in, and unfortunately I couldn't get it to work, so I might end up trying to sell this for about $30 for parts plus shipping. That's what it looks like they're going for in this condition. I might try to order another cable. I'll just have to see. So that's pretty much everything that I found today. I also sold 5 items today while I was away. I sold this little vintage thermometer. I guess it's for candy and deep fat frying or something. I don't know. I think I picked this up at one of those big rummage sales last September, and it's just been sitting and nobody really wanted it. Somebody offered me $5 today. I declined, and I told them that the shipping would probably be about $5. So he ended up offering me $7.50. So I figured I would just take it and get rid of it. I think I'll probably end up making like $1 on it, which is okay. I sold this water pick pet wand. I think you just hook it up to your outdoor faucet and you use it to give your dog a bath. I think I paid about $10 for this at the Salvation Army probably several months ago, but it finally sold for $29.95 plus shipping. I sold this item right here. It's one of Jim's items. It's a kilowatt electricity usage monitor, and we ended up selling this item for $28.50 with free shipping. I just listed these parts a few days ago. They're little KitchenAid FGA grinder attachment parts. These sold for $19.95 with free shipping. And last but not least, I sold this BioSilk hair straightener. I picked this up for free at the dump probably about a month or two ago, and it sold for $24.95 with free shipping. I was hoping that I could put this in a legal flat rate envelope, but unfortunately it's just too big, so it's going to have to go probably 1 to 2 pound priority. Alright, it's still Thursday night, and I just got done packing up those 5 items that sold, and I realized I forgot to show you guys another one of Jim's gifts today. He gave me this rather yellow Mac keyboard. I'm not sure if it works, but hopefully it does. It looks like they're selling for around $17 plus shipping, so at the price of free, should do okay. Should actually pay for the gas today. When I was packing up my orders, I also sold this little guy right here. It's a neat little vintage frog ashtray. It looks like it's mother and child, and it's in decent shape. On the back it says to Marshall from Meme 1975. I picked this up when I was at a lonely garage sale last October. This older lady was having a sale, and she was just a very sweet lady, and I couldn't find very much at her sale. But I saw this, and I asked her how much she wanted, and she said $2, so I figured what the heck. And I'm actually pretty proud of myself because I don't usually buy unbranded stuff like this, but I decided to take a shot on it, and it took a whole year to sell, but somebody offered me $12 plus shipping, and since it was up for a whole year and I only paid $2 for it, I decided to take it, and so I should make about $8 on this. Anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to get this packed up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, how you doing today? It's Friday afternoon, and it's a little bit cloudy today, but I decided that I had to get some photos done. So I went ahead and threw a few items in the box, and these are the items that I'm going to photo today. Most of these things are from yesterday, but there are a couple of little items that I need to put a little attention into. A couple of months ago, when I went to one of the boxes to pull out an item, I noticed that the lid to this had broken, so I had to delist it. I put the lid on my desk. That way I wouldn't forget that I need to photograph the bowl without the lid and try to sell it. Well, that was 2 months ago, and I decided today is going to be the day that I'm going to get this done. I'm also going to do these horseshoes as well. And this right here is one of Jim's items. I'm going to go ahead and take photos of that too. I found this little Dymo printer back at the Salvation Army about a month or two ago, and I accidentally dropped it, so it doesn't close right anymore, but it does work. So I'm just going to take photos of it and see if I can't sell it for like $30 plus shipping. So I'm going to go ahead and take photos because it looks like it could rain out later, and I don't want to be stuck in that. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of this, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Hey, what's happening, folks? It's Friday night, and it's about 10 till midnight.
By the deadline, when there is no justice, this man is the law. 10 to midnight. Charles Bronson.
And I'm just kind of hanging out over here at the light table. I ended up taking photos of that box of stuff earlier, and I also got that pan and some of the other larger items. I listed a bunch of items this evening, and I'll probably list some more stuff tomorrow as well. I don't think they're having the indoor tag sale tomorrow that I usually go to, and I only saw 2 sales advertised, and one of the sales is an address that has a garage sale like every weekend. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stay away from that one. I've pretty much resigned to the fact that for the most part garage sales are probably over for the year in this part of the country. So I'm a little bit anxious about that because no matter how much I have, I can never really get too much. But the good thing is I still have plenty of stuff to keep me busy throughout the winter. I'll probably end up going to the flea market Sunday, so maybe I can find some goodies there. And I'll most likely go to the dump tomorrow since I didn't go Thursday, and maybe I can score something there too. It's been a pretty slow day for sales today, but I did sell 2 items. The first item that I sold was this Crux replacement carafe. This actually came from a Crux coffee machine that I think I got at the Salvation Army. I was going to try to sell it, but the machine was extremely filthy, and I was a little bit nervous because I didn't see any other carafes that had sold for that model. So I went ahead and put mine up for $29.95, and it only took about 2 months, but mine sold for $29.95. So that's a really good profit since I only paid probably about $3 for it. The only thing is I got to pack it up really well. And then the second item I sold was this bar of soap. It's Beekman Stardust soap. I picked that up for about 37 cents over at the Salvation Army, and it sold for $12 with free shipping. So that's pretty much all that I have to share with you guys. I'll probably stay up for a little while longer and list a couple more items. I tried messaging Tom a couple times this week to see if he wanted to hang out, maybe do a little picking, but I haven't heard anything, so as usual, I'll probably be solo tomorrow. But I'll bring my camera and see if I can get some good action for you guys. Anyway, my friends, I think I'm going to head out of here, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. You guys have a great night.